let go. God's mercy kept me, yes it did, so I wouldn't let go.
Old Testament book of Nehemiah. Old Testament book of Nehemiah. Amen. Chapter 4, verse 7. Book of Nehemiah, chapter 4, verse 7. Nehemiah chapter 4 verse 7. Say amen when you have it. Amen. Won't be long if y'all just say amen for a little while. Nehemiah chapter 4 verse 7. For those of you who have been attending Sunday school, you have an advantage because Nehemiah is the sister book to Ezra. In Sunday school, we've been studying in the book of Ezra where they was returning from exile to rebuild the house of the Lord. But in Nehemiah, we come to understand that the house of the Lord needs protection. Ezra was in the building of the church, the temple, but Nehemiah is building the wall. Anybody know that your tabernacle need protection? Amen. It's good to have the tabernacle, but you need the wall. We used to say it this way in a song: Jesus, be a fence all around me. Lord, I want you to protect me as I travel along this way. Y'all there? Well, there's a problem. Here it is. But it came to pass that when Sanballat and Tobias and the Arabians and the Ammonites and the Ashdodites, when they heard that the walls of Jerusalem were made up and that the breaches began to be stopped, then they were very wroth. And they conspired, all of them, together to come and to fight against Jerusalem and to hinder it. And everybody in here got somebody that's a hindrance. Yeah. Nevertheless, we made our prayer unto our God and set a watch against them day and night because of them. That's all we need to read. The key is the A clause of that verse, 9th verse. Nevertheless, we made our prayer unto our God. If y'all don't mind, look at your neighbor and say, I prayed my way through it. I prayed my way through it. This is what I call a testimonial sermon, because it should be the testimony of all believers that the reason why you was able to make it through, the reason why you was able to overcome it, because you prayed your way through it. You might not have to deal with what I had to deal with, but everybody have had something in your life that you had to pray your way through it. In my intro today, I would like to submit to us, amen, that God understands that we have real problems. Tell your neighbor, I got real problems. I got We have real situations, we have real circumstances, and we need real solutions. Do I have a witness here? Many of us in this building today are dealing with things. We ain't told nobody about what it is that we're dealing with. We have shared with nobody the pain, our sorrow, but one somebody that knows all about it. His name is Jesus. Do I have a witness here? And Jesus is one that has a solution for whatever it is you're dealing with right now. Whether it is financial, whether it is mental, whether it is spiritual, whether it is your own soul that is perplexed. If you would just pray, he'll help you through it. Anybody here can be a living witness that he'll help you through it. He'll help. I didn't say he'll make it leave. I didn't say he'll get rid of it. I said he'll help you through it. Many times, many of us, we want God to get rid of the problem. Sanballat and Tobias and the Arabian and the Ashodites and the Ammonites, amen, the prayer was not for God to destroy them. The prayer was for God to keep them against the enemy. I thought I had a witness here because I come to find out you need your enemies. Your enemies are the ones that make you pray more fervently. Your enemies, your trials, your tribulation, that's what makes you stay on your knees more than 5 minutes. When trouble is on every side, that's when prayer get real. Anybody done had prayer get real for you? I know you pray all the time, but every now and then some things can come along that make prayer get real. When you have surgery, when you're laid up in the hospital and you mashing a button for the nurse to come and you don't know when she's coming, prayer get real. I thought I had some folks in here. Amen. You waiting for her to bring that good juice to you to take the pain away, but look like she's lingering. That's when prayer get real. I've been in the hospital. I've been by room. After how you doing this? I'm in pain. I'm waiting on the nurse. Bring me my juice. Shoot it in that thing there so I can feel better. And sometimes it looks like it takes them a long time. And that's when prayer gets real. Anybody in here this week done had prayer get real for you? Anybody done had some things to transpire this week and prayer had to get real for you? Telling you, my brothers and sisters, I want to encourage you, especially y'all young folk. Amen. I want to tell you that sometimes in life you got to pray your way through it. There's no check coming in the mail to pay off all your bills. There's no publishing clearinghouse gonna work. No, you're not gonna hit the number. You're not gonna ring the bell down there at the casino. You're gonna have to pray. Come on, somebody. Got to pray your way through it. You got to learn how to be persistent and consistent in your prayer. Pray your way. Am I teaching all right? Nehemiah and them realized that they could not run from the enemy. They realized they could not get rid of the enemy. So listen to what he says. Nevertheless, we made our prayer unto our God. We prayed about it. We talked with the Lord about it. Amen. And then on top of that, we set up a watch. We looked out for him. Thought I had some folks in here. Did not Jesus tell us to watch as well as pray? Now, I know y'all thinking, now in this scenario of the text, he is talking about physical watching, but how many of y'all know in here today, you ain't got to physically watch for nobody, but you need to spiritually have your eyes open. That's what's wrong with us, because Paul tells us we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against what? Principality, against what? Spiritual wickedness in high place. Look at your neighbor and say, get your eyes open, get your eyes. You need your spiritual eyes to be seen. You can see the devil coming. Am I the only one sit up in the church and see the devil coming? You can see him coming, and when you see him coming, you better start praying. Because Because he ain't coming with nothing good. Come on, y'all. Y'all know the devil ain't coming to bless you. The devil is coming to kill, to steal, and destroy. I'm in the tell them, Sanballat and them, they began to threaten Nehemiah. Anybody read it? They began not just one enemy, not just two, not just three, not just 4, 5. Can I tell you, strong enemy. The Persians were strong. They were ruthless. They were diabolical. And they said, we're going to kill y'all. We're going to catch you at night. Y'all can read it when you get it. They said, we're going to wait. They said, we're going to wait till at night. And we're going to come in and kill you and tear the wall down. Nehemiah says, nevertheless, and if you don't know